In K-dramas, the choice of a female lead often defines the heart of the story, and behind every unforgettable heroine is a moment where another actress could have taken her place. Some actresses decline roles due to scheduling conflicts, mismatched timing, or simply waiting for a better script, but these decisions often open doors for others to shine. The following 10 stories show how iconic female characters almost went in different directions, and how the eventual casting choices shaped both the shows and the careers of the stars involved. On that note, here are the 10 Korean actresses who declined roles of hit dramas. Let's start with the oldest to the most recent ones. Number 1. Song Yoona for 2003's Jewel in the Palace. A versatile actress admired for her emotional depth and commanding presence, Song Yoona seems to be not a fan of historical genre. After turning down 3 massive historical dramas, Her June in 1999, Jumong in 2006, and the most iconic one was Jewel in the Palace in 2003. Speaking of the latter, the reason for rejecting the role was due to scheduling conflicts and concerns about committing to such a long-running historical drama. The role was then offered to Kim Ha-nul, the late Jung Jin-young, and Young Se-bin, which they all rejected, opening the door for Lee Young-ae, who delivered a dignified and graceful performance. That elevated the drama to legendary status. Had Song Yoon accepted, the character's struggles might have carried a more intense dramatic edge. Still, Jewel in the Palace became a global phenomenon, making it the 10th highest-rated drama of all time and cementing Lee Young-ae as an icon. Number 2. Kim Hee-sun for 2004's Lovers in Paris. Famous for her elegance and strong screen charisma, Kim Hee-sun is also known to have rejected big roles in hit K-dramas, and 3 of which have helped Song Hye-kyo to the peak of her fame, namely the 2000's Autumn in My Heart, the 2001's Guardian Angel, and the 2003's All In. But of all the dramas she declined, the highest rated was the 2004's Lovers in Paris, and her reason was because she wanted to take a break from back-to-back projects. Speaking of which, the role eventually went to Kim Jong-yoon, whose heartfelt and relatable performance resonated deeply with viewers. If Kim Hee-sun accepted the role, the romance might have leaned toward glamour rather than grounded warmth. Instead, Lovers in Paris became a ratings juggernaut and one of the defining dramas of the early 2000s. It also catapulted Kim Jong-yoon to stardom, cementing her as one of Korea's leading lady icons. Number 3. Kim Ah-jung for 2007's Coffee Prince. Kim Ah-jung, celebrated for her versatility and comedic timing, also declined a now classic project when she passed on Coffee Prince in 2007. The reason for turning down was that she did not want to cut her hair, as the role requires. Because of this, some audiences expressed dissatisfaction, accusing her of not being a dedicated actress. Nevertheless, the role fell to Yoon Eun-yi, who delivered an unforgettable tomboyish yet vulnerable performance. If Kim Ah-jung had taken the part, the story may have leaned more on comedy than deep emotional resonance. Notwithstanding, Coffee Prince soared to iconic status, winning numerous accolades and redefining the romantic comedy genre. Number 4. Jun Ji-yoon for 2010's My Girlfriend is a Gumiho. Another interesting story in this list was Jun Ji-yoon, who is renowned for her chic charisma and magnetic appeal. She turned down the fantasy drama My Girlfriend is a Gumiho because she felt she was not ready to return to small screen, as she was more focused in films. Replacing her was Shin Min-ah, bringing quirky charm and lovable warmth that became one of her career-defining roles. If Jun Ji-yoon had accepted, the heroine might have appeared more sophisticated than bubbly, which might have shifted the tone of the rom-com. Yet the drama was a hit and became one of the most watched South Korean dramas online in China, received numerous accolades and praised for its sweetness and Shin Min-ah's endearing portrayal. Number 5. Moon Ga-young for 2012's The Moon Embracing the Sun. Moon Ga-young, known as the nation's little sister with unmatched emotional range, declined the hit drama The Moon Embracing the Sun. Truth is, the choice was actually decided by her team, which did not find the role suitable for her, so they turned it down without discussing it with the actress. Luckily, Han Ga-in took on the role, offering a delicate, though sometimes divisive interpretation of the character. If Moon Ga-young had stepped in, her Saegak experience might have given the role more emotional weight. Regardless of the replacement, the drama became one of Korea's highest-rated historical series and a modern classic. Number 6. Bae Suzy for 2016's Cheese in the Trap. Loved for her natural charm, idol actress Bae Suzy declined the 2016's Cheese in the Trap role, reportedly due to her musical music schedules. After careful consideration, she decided to drop the offer, as it became difficult to coordinate with the drama's filming schedule. Interestingly, Kim Go-eun was actually the first one being offered with the role, but initially turned it down. And after Bae Suzy's withdrawal to the role, she finally decided to accept it. With all the twists and turns, Kim Go-eun crafted a layered and nuanced portrayal of the role. If Bae Suzy accepted, the tone might have leaned more lighthearted and accessible rather than introspective. Even so, the drama built a strong cult following, receiving critical acclaim and solidified Kim Go-eun's reputation as a top actress. Number 7. Lee Seung-kyung for 2017's Suspicious Partner. Bright and expressive with her balance of comedy and drama, Lee Seung-kyung also passed on a big role when she declined the legal drama Suspicious Partner. Though the exact reason for her decision was not publicly disclosed, it was assumed that it was due to scheduling conflicts. Nam Ji-yeon replaced her, delivering a mix of innocence and resilience that fit perfectly with the legal romance narrative, and fans also loved her chemistry with Ji Chang-wook. If Lee Seung-kyung had accepted, the story might have carried a quirkier tone, yet still, Suspicious Partner earned solid ratings and loyal fans, with several accolades for the main actors and the lead couple themselves. Number 8. Song Ye-pyo for 2020's Hyena. Admired for her graceful subtlety and emotional expressiveness, Song Ye-pyo declined the legal drama Hyena in 2020, citing scheduling conflicts and timing. While rumors suggested her divorce from Song Joong-ki was a factor, her agency firmly denied this, stating that her personal life did not influence her work decisions. The lead role eventually went to actress Kim Yi-soo, bringing boldness and fearless charisma that defined the character. If Song Ye-pyo had accepted it, the role might have leaned more toward quiet elegance. Nevertheless, Hyena thrived with Kim Yi-soo, gaining critical acclaim and strong ratings. Number 9. Jo Bawa for 2022's Business Proposal. Versatile in both romance and thriller genres, Jo Bawa declined Business Proposal in 2022 due to overlapping projects. During that time, she was confirmed for a role in Military Prosecutor Doberman, and its filming was around the same period in late 2021. Kim Se-jung then took over, and her bubbly and charming performance became a career milestone. If Jo Bawa had played the role, the series might have leaned more mature and elegant. Instead, Business Proposal became a global rom-com sensation on Netflix, and the chemistry between An Yeo-sop and Kim Se-jung was especially praised, boosting each other's acting profile. Before we reveal the number 10, please be sure to hit like on this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to be updated on our next videos. Number 10. IU for 2024's Queen of Tears. Idol actress IU, praised for her delicate yet powerful emotional delivery, was first considered for Queen of Tears in 2024, but eventually declined to focus on other priorities. At the time, she was busy preparing for her concert, The Golden Hour Under the Orange Sun, her first solo tour in 3 years since Love Poem in 2019. Actually, it is not the only major lead role that she declined at the time, as she was also offered to cast in The H Show, which was eventually played by Chun Woo-hee. Going back to Queen of Tears, Kim Ji-won accepted the role, giving a poignant and emotionally raw performance that paired beautifully with Kim Soo-yeon. If IU had accepted, the role might have carried a gentler and more vulnerable presence, slightly shifting the tone of the story. Nonetheless, Queen of Tears became one of the biggest K-drama hits of its era, breaking records and cementing Kim Ji-won's top star status. So there they are. Do you have other actresses in mind who declined big roles of hit dramas? If so, let's talk in the comment section.